The U.S. military presence around the Korean Peninsula is growing, and threats of nuclear war by the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un growing as well. U.S. warships are heading to the region. A U.S. guided missile submarine is already in South Korea, along with a new anti-missile defense system that will be up and running within days, as well as tens of thousands of U.S. troops stationed in South Korea and Japan. We're back with Democratic Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts. He's a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Senator, I know you're concerned there could be a miscalculation, an accidental war with North Korea. How likely is that as all of these tensions ratchet up?
We don't have great communication with the North Korean government. This isn't like the old era between the United States and the Soviet Union, where there was a red phone that kept us in constant contact if there was an emergency that was escalating. Here, for the most part, we're flying blind. We don't have the level of communication that I think can help us to ensure that any military maneuver we're making or the North Koreans are making in response doesn't accidentally cross a tripwire that could result in an engagement that could be conventional initially and then escalate into a nuclear conflict.
You want a direct dialogue between the U.S. and North Korea? You want U.S. officials to start talking to North Korean officials?
I think it's imperative that the United States talk to the North Korean officials. There is no military solution to this standoff with the North Koreans. They have nuclear weapons, and they have a delivery system right now that can destroy South Korea and could destroy Japan. So they have nuclear weapons right now. We don't want to have an accident occur. We don't want a misunderstanding to lead to an escalation that could be disastrous. We have to work with the Chinese, establish a negotiation process with the North Koreans while we tighten sanctions around the North Koreans with trade so that we have a real dialogue, but not one that's relying upon this military route, because ultimately that's not going to give us the solution to the problem that we have with North Korea.
Senator Markey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
All right, we'll have much more on North Korea coming up. We'll also have an exclusive